Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Sam and I'm an alcoholic. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode here where we talk about all things sobriety. Today I wanted to talk about, well, I actually had a couple of things I wanted to talk about. We'll start with my first thought process, which is the art and the beauty of doing things you don't want to do when you don't want to do them. Another way that you can say this is taking contrary action. One big thing for me that I noticed while I was drinking and using was that I always had to be like just right. I actually heard a friend of mine, Jules, share about this in her lead that she gave the other day, and she was talking about how, you know, I needed to be just right before I left the house. I needed to be on like the perfect concoction of this much of this and this much of this. And I could 110% relate to that during my drinking and using, because it was like I needed to be on just the right amount of happy high from the alcohol and the right amount of chill from the Valium. I told myself I wasn't gonna like specify drugs and stuff, but that's out the door now. And the right amount of this from this, and if I didn't feel 100%, I would not leave my room. I would not go out in public, I would not socialize, or if I did, it would be extremely uncomfortable. And I don't know, I realize now that I had the formula all backwards, because now in sobriety I've learned that, one, that I can't just reach for something for dopamine to be created or for confidence to be created. I actually have to create my own energy. So create the momentum, and then the feeling comes after. So it doesn't come before. And this was something I never even thought about doing because it just felt like too much work. And I think as addicts and alcoholics, we like things quick, quick, quick. So an example would be today. Just yesterday or 2 days ago, I woke up not feeling good. I was just feeling low energy, low mindset, low mood, and I was like, ugh, I really don't want to go to the gym right now, but I know that every time I go to the gym, I feel fucking fantastic. So I started getting dressed, I put on my workout clothes, and even just putting on my workout outfit, my mood already shifted and changed. I got to the gym, I worked out, I got home. I felt so good about myself and so fulfilled because I took the contrary action and I did the damn thing. And this happened to me a lot of times in early sobriety. I would be forced because I was really practicing saying yes to life. So somebody would ask me if I wanted to volunteer at, you know, an event. I would do it. I would say yes and yes, and then the day would come and I would dread it. I'd be like, why the hell did I say yes to this? I don't want to do it. Meanwhile, I'm isolating myself inside of my apartment, just like so stuck in self, changing my outfit 10 times. And it's like, so you rather be inside doing that, literally causing yourself anxiety about nothing that matters, than going out and being community, being with people and socializing and getting the fuck out of your mind because it's dangerous to be in your mind alone. Craziness. And I remember I went to volunteer, and halfway through the volunteering I was like, holy shit, this is like really helping my mood. I was not expecting this. Like, this is amazing. I feel so much better than I did before I left the house. And then like it started like clicking where I was like, ah, okay, like I think I'm starting to understand the whole gist of this contrary action stuff. And I have moments like this all the time. I did not want to film right now. And I was like, shit, I really don't want to. I'm not in the mood. But I was like, you know what? And maybe I'm a bit extreme, but I like to use like fear or the enemy. I'm like, the enemy is not gonna win, not today. I'm gonna do it anyways, because I know what happens when I don't do what I want to do, or what I know it's good for me, and it's depressing. So I do the damn thing, and I take the contrary action. Yesterday I also woke up in a mood, and and I decided to go to church. And then after church I was like, I could use a meeting, and I went to a meeting. And I came back feeling so good. because I felt in community, I felt in faith, I felt close to God. And when I'm stuck in self, I'm usually isolating, I'm usually stuck in fear, I'm usually stuck in negative thinking, and I know how crucial it is for me to get out of that as soon as physically possible. And I know I can always rely to a meeting, because it makes me feel like I'm home, it makes me feel like I'm around family, it makes me feel like I'm around people who get it. And it's just such a beautiful blessing of one of the very few things that I get to receive in sobriety is learning to do things even when I don't want to do them, because I know what actually happens when I do them, which is I feel fucking fantastic. And the more you start to feel good, the more you realize how much it sucks to feel bad. So it keeps me doing the good thing way more. It keeps me in the gym, keeps me close to my program, keeps me in meetings, keeps me in church and close to God. It keeps me taking long walks when I feel agitated or distressed. It keeps me meditating, even on the days that I really don't want to. Especially on the days that we really don't want to, are the days that we really need it the most. The days where I want to go fast, I'm trying to remind myself, how can I go a little bit slower? The days where I really want to go slow, I'm like, what can I do to add a little bit into my day? Whether that be going on a meeting or just taking a nice long walk. But momentum is very real, and it just reminds me of the power of one little shift, one little mindset shift. Because I've had moments in my past first year of sobriety where I was really dark and it was really hard to get me out of that space, and then I would get a phone call from EBT that I was accepted, and like how it would shift my momentum, I would just run off of that and like start go. So if there's anything you can do, the slightest small act that's going to make you feel good, take it. Let this message be your message to take it and to go forward with it, because they're all compounding movements and super esteemable acts. All of these acts that we take when we don't want to take them, the contrary action, are esteemable acts. They build self-esteem and they build confidence, and I didn't know it at the time. Even me getting in front of the camera right now and doing and recording when I don't want to record, esteemable acts. So make sure you compound, do the damn thing, and take the contrary action, because it is absolutely powerful. So yes, thank you guys again for watching another episode, and I look forward to talking to you guys again soon. Thanks so much. Bye.